Hi people, welcome to Sketchbook Tour number 4. I really like how all the colors look together with this cover art. As you can see, I'm a big Spider-Man fan. This is an Ohuhu sketchbook. It was one of my first times using the acrylic markers, so I didn't realize how much layers you had to put on this. I had to go over this drawing a few times with the colors, but I really like it. It looks really pretty. This sketchbook I started December 4th, 2025 to Wednesday, March 18th, 2026. So it was about 4 months, and it took I usually would probably take around a year, but as you can see, this is my sketchbook number 5. The size difference, I don't know if you can see that. The size difference is pretty. This one's way bigger. But yeah. This was my welcome to my sketchbook number 4. This was my second time using the acrylic markers, so I didn't exactly know how to add blush and stuff. And sketchbook number 4, I realized that my anatomy, especially of the face, was a bit off. I made the eyes pretty big, but you know, that's okay. It's part of learning how to draw. You have to have repetition and draw over and over again. This was my first time using acrylic markers ever. I really like how it came out, especially for my first time using it. As you can see, I really love drawing different colored hair, and I love naming the characters. This girl's name was Aurora. I might have used a Pinterest pose for this, I'm not sure. And Spider Girl, with a little music playing, and this little mouse. I think that is adorable. He's so cute. And then I really love this style. I really love maxi skirts and crochet top. It's really cute. And I've had 6 chickens before. They've all eventually died, and I think this was one of my favorite chickens drawing. Who has now passed, but she's really cute. I love this drawing. Like how the colors came out too. This was December 7th. And then I have a German Shepherd named Nala, and I drew her. The nose is pretty big, but you know, that's kind of cute because it's like the dog, like a 0.5 almost. It's really cute. I like the background. It's cool. I was learning how to do human anatomy, and it was like one of my first attempts of, not one of my first attempts, but well, my first attempt of this sketchbook, drawing a full body-ish, and I can say that I have thankfully gotten way better at anatomy than I used to be. And then this girly, I really love drawing wings. It's really satisfying. And the pink hair on the buns, that's super cute. Love it. Also, I used to really love drawing pink tops. Over here we got some cute animals. These two kind of look traumatized, but you know, it's kind of cute. I love how I can draw the shiny bits. It's really adorable. I really love this guy. And this guy's really cute too. Over here, this is a doodle I drew of a giraffe that I drew in class. And I went home and drew over in acrylic markers, and I think this is so adorable. With big goofy eyes. And then I drew a girl in all purple, because I like using different colors for people sometimes. And I'm a Christian, and so I drew a piece that kind of came to me. God's fire still burns at your lowest moments. And just like, this is supposed to be like the Holy Spirit, and how God's fire still ignites us, and we're lit in the darkest moments. As you can see, like, it's dark here. I don't love how this came out. I feel like it got smidged and stuff, and I didn't really know how to execute it correctly. Maybe I'll come back to this now that I know anatomy better, but all in all, it's pretty cool concept. And then drew a dress because I love reading fantasy books, and I think it's just so cool. I love foresty, like, fantasy girls from books and stuff, like Powerless and Cruel Prince, just like fantasy girlies. And then this is a sketch I drew in science class of a girl. I love this skirt, that's adorable. And a little belt here. And the earrings, that's really cute. Over here, it was Christmas time, and this was a little ducky that my English teacher gave me. That's adorable. And a ginger girl, love that. I I'm getting better at doing the blush here. That looks way better than my first attempt. And another girl in different colored hair. I really like that blue. The face anatomy is still a bit off and a little wonky. I drew like their face is really narrow, but you know that you have to. Over here, this is one of the first times I drew this little lamb that I love drawing. So cute because I'm a lamb of God and God is my shepherd. Psalm 23, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lay down in green pastures and restores my soul. Realistic lamb. Girly, pink hair. This is something that my brother said. Hi, this is Elijah. He was just being silly because he saw my sketchbook just laying open. Over here, I've got a girl with wings again because I just love drawing wings. They're so satisfying. And I really like the background. It's really pretty. Really cute and I like it. And then a girl in overalls. Again, the anatomy is a little crazy, but you know, that comes with practice. And I really like the overalls. Yeah, the number one tip I would suggest for anyone who's trying to learn how to draw is practice. Just practice every single day. And you'll see your style eventually evolves and gets better and better. She kind of actually looks like the girl I drew on the cover of my sketchbook number 5, which is kind of silly. maybe it'll be a OC or something. I don't know. Maybe it's me. It kind of looks like me-ish. I don't know. And over here we've got a girl. I like the Dutch braids, sorry. And pretty colors like that. And then we got an alien dude. I like that concept. It's really cool. Flannel. I like how all the colors come together. Did draw the head. The hair looks like it's really floofy and the hat's like sitting on top there, but you know, that's fine. Over here we've got a girl with a sword because I like reading fantasy books. I really like how the colors look together. It's really like summer pool vibes like that. And then a raccoon because my sister loves raccoons. And no, the girl's not trying to kill the raccoon. That's not happening. The raccoon's really cute. I wish the eyes were more prominent, but that's okay. It's cute. Over here, like I said in the beginning, I love Spider-Man, and this was from I don't remember what it's called, the animated Spider-Man movie. This was if the girl, the baby Spider-Girl, was a teenager. I really like that idea. I think she's pretty. She came out really good. And then girly with bangs. And this was I drew on my Chipotle receipt order, and it looks like the Chipotle part has rubbed off, but that was cool. Like I want to in the future to start sticking random receipts and stuff in my sketchbook because we see that in other sketchbook tours, and I think that's cool. Over here we got a mermaid girl because my best friend, she loves mermaids, and I tried to draw Elvis Presley. I'm not amazing at likeness. That's something I'm really working in my sketchbook 5 to learn how to make someone actually look like someone. And it's Elvis Presley because my sister loves Elvis Presley. She's obsessed with his music and everything. Cute little bear and a cute little, I don't know what this is called, this animal, but it's so adorable. Love it. And a chicken. This was on Christmas 2025. Really cool. Yeah. Over here we just got a scribble page. We just like one of those days where you just want to draw something, you're having a bad art day, but you just want to put your hand and sketch something. Over here, as I said before, I'm a Christian and I love listening to Jesus music. Forrest Frank is probably my number 1 music artist of all time. I love his music so much, and this was me trying to capture likeness of him, and I wrote a bunch of his songs in the background. Like No Longer Bound, Miracle Worker, God is Good. Yeah, I like how that came out. Child of God, another one by Forrest Frank. And then over here we got Josiah Coon. He's another one of my favorite artists. I love his music, and this was when his Mount Zion album came out. I think I'm getting better at drawing likenesses, but this was the very beginning, so I'm trying to draw people and actually look like them. Over here, we've got me trying to draw a full piece because I feel like I never drew pieces, and I really wanted to just draw something that encapsulated like a peaceful day. And I just drew a girl on a hammock with this apple tree. I love these colors and how it looks together. I think that's really pretty. And then this is like a failed sketch, and I just drew on top of it. This was New Year's. I drew this on New Year's of 2026. It was, yep, and I made a YouTube short on this. I think that YouTube short did pretty good. I don't love the anatomy. I feel like the hands are like humongous, but it was good. It captures New Year's Day, something I can look back on and be like, oh, I drew this exactly on New Year's Day. That's cool. Kind of like a time capsule. I like that. And then over here, can't wait to see Jesus in heaven, because I can't wait to see Jesus in heaven. And I'm not a fan of this. I took it as a Pinterest, you know, those Pinterest poses references, and I think I drew her way too tall, and I wish that she was looking at Jesus, and Jesus was taller, because this is just a girly, and it's supposed to be a teenage girly, and I don't like how that came out. That's okay. Over here, got carrot, strawberry. Can't wait to see Jesus in heaven, because that's what was on my mind. And then I took a verse and tried to draw something that reminded me of that verse. Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And then I drew a shield, Lion of Judah. I thought that is sick. I love that. Girl with a sword, warrior of God. Yeah, girl with a bike. This was me trying to learn how to do side profiles, which I love doing now. Now I've gotten way better from repetition and learning how to do it. And then over here, we've got some more warrior fantasy cool braid girls who are just so cool. I was reading Powerless at this time. So, like, with the cool ball gowns and stuff, Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I really suggest that book. And then we got a Pinterest girly, just going for a walk at the mall with her little bag and sunglasses. It's cute. And a bunny whose eyes did not turn out so cute, but a purple bunny is really adorable in my opinion. And another sword, a dagger, whatever you call it. This was a cartoon of just a scribble that I just scribbled down right before bed. I don't know even if you could see that, but my sheep know me by my voice. This was me trying to come up with a design that I could like repeat. Like I already said, I'm bad at repeating drawings over and over, like making them look like the same person. So this was me trying to figure out something for Jesus. Yep. I like this. That's cool. I don't know how I feel about that. I am the way, the truth, and the life. Yeah. Over here, we got some acrylic markers. This was something from Pinterest. I think that's cool. I like the pose. I like how this anatomy is way more than my previous ones. That's a little weird, but I think that's cool in general. Yeah. Over here, I really wanted to do storytime animation, and I did not have an iPad at the time. I'd really love to try doing some more animation, but this was me trying to come up with a design for my character. Got a strawberry here, and because I love wearing these little bandana things to keep my hair out of my face. And I love maxi skirts. I think they're so cute. And little Uggs. It's cute. But she kind of looks like a lizard because she doesn't have a nose. But, you know, whatever. I am the good shepherd. Jesus holding a little lamb. From Psalm 23. I really love Psalm 23, as you can see. And we got a girl with a maxi skirt. Baby doll top. Bandana thing, because I love that. Short hair. This was like the length of my hair. Now my hair is like way longer. But pink hair, cute. You've got me trying to learn how to draw different poses. So I was trying to figure out how to have people sitting down. I am proud of how this shoe came out because I still really suck at shoes. That's something I need to start practicing more. And then I was trying to draw like a door and steps, but I think I got too lazy to color those in. And I need to get better at, is it perspective, I think it's called? And then we got a girl where I watercolored this and made a YouTube short about this. I was having a bad art day and I just colored a rainbow girl in watercolor and just it hit me right. Made me feel a bit better about my art block or whatever, art block. Over here, I was trying to draw Loki. I don't like how these came out, and I was trying to figure out how Loki, the font for this, got him in TVA. Loki, he's one of my favorite Marvel characters. I really love the TV show. One of my favorite TV shows. You should go give it a watch if you really like Marvel and superheroes and stuff. Over here we got a girl. I was trying to draw different skin tones because that's something I was scared of, because I wasn't amazing. I'm still not amazing at drawing with acrylic markers, so I wanted to step out of my comfort zones, and I really like how she came out. I really love this hair color too. Like the sweatpants and hoodie, just like chill around day. Then we got Ryan Trahan, Penny series. I was watching Ryan Trahan is probably my favorite YouTuber. I love his videos. And yeah, this was the Penny series. Go give him a watch. Really fun to watch. We got Spider Girl. Oh, as you can see, I can't draw hands. I'm getting better at them though. I'm practicing in my Sketchbook 5. And I don't like this pose. Then we drew a girl walking down a red carpet and grass, I guess. This was watercolor. This was alcohol markers. Yeah. And then over here we have a mom and her child. This was, I think I paused like randomly on an Instagram reel, and I wanted to draw it. Don't know what her name is, but I like sketched it, and then later in the day I was like, I want to color this, and I really like how the colors look with the blue line art. And then halfway drawing with a kitty holding a Minecraft plushie. And over here I have a pencil sketch of a girl on an airport reading on her Kindle and having a lollipop, trying to learn different poses than just standing there. Over here we have Pinterest tells me what to draw video, but sadly the pink water, I was not patient enough, and I didn't wait for this pink watercolor to dry all the way, so some pink got here. But yeah, I was like that. Pinterest tells me what to draw. I like her, the cute little red panda. I love cucumbers, and I've recently discovered that I actually like cherries. Did not know that I liked cherries before. And then another drawing of taking a Bible verse and drawing it. Anyone who does not love God does not know God is love. And just Jesus, like watching, like reading the Bible with Jesus. I love that. Here we've got a spider girl in her, without her mask on. Oh, that's really cute. I like it. Over here, as you can see again, was not patient to wait for the watercolor to dry. But we got a Pinterest dude that I saw trying to learn different poses. I think he came out cool. He's like a surf skater dude. And I drew in purple erasable pen, and then I drew like purple hair and stuff. I love how the purple line art looks with the purple alcohol markers. And we got over here, we got a fall girl in a fall outfit, with her warm cup of coffee, her little scarf, her braid. And I used watercolor for this. I must have waited for it to dry because it's not a little right there, but yeah. Over here we got a Bible verse. Wait, no, it is a Bible verse. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulders, and his name shall be Prince of Peace. That was also me practicing side profiles. Jesus' hair looks a little crazy, but that's okay. We got a girl in a rainbow beanie. Love that. Cute. Straight hair. The hair is really like straight, but that's okay. And a girl playing the ukulele, me trying to learn different poses. I think she's really cute. And this was like drawing what Pinterest tells me to draw. That was like my part of my YouTube short for this. And then we got some Pinterest people. I love how I did these two anatomy. I was slowly getting better at drawing the human face. And I love how she has her little backpack, her water, and her headphones. She looks like she's just about to go study at a cafe or something. And then I got a girl. I was also learning how to draw different hairstyles. I really like how I did her hairstyle. And we got a dude in the background with humongous good glasses. That's okay. And then this was like, I'm done. I'm just gonna draw and scribble and not care what it looks like. And that's okay. Some days we need a day like that. And then over here, we've got practicing full bodies and also different skin tones. This girl, her eyes came out huge, but you know, this is practicing. I think I used Pinterest hose references to learn human anatomy. That's something also that's really helped me. Got a surfer dude, his backwards hat, and his blonde crazy hair. And we got a cute little guy with his cute little cat. That's adorable. Little kitty, like that. We got a girl I think I was trying to draw someone with like albinism because I think that is so cool. They look really cool. And her in a little dress, really pretty. Over here, I drew a dude with a suit and a tie and a girl in a wedding dress. I think they were getting married or something. Another girl, side profile, practice. And over here, still trying to learn how to draw likeness. I think I made a YouTube short about this. I don't love how this looks. I think she looks really cute, and I think I'm getting better at anatomy when I drew this. I also got a new sticker pack, and I was using stickers to like help me think of a drawing. Like I chose these different stickers, and I was like, make a character out of this. That's really fun. Over here, we have Gwen Stacy, because I love Spider-Man, Spider-Girl. I love all the, I love Andrew Garfield. He's my favorite Spider-Man. And then I have read all of the Percy Jackson series, which is like 4 series, I think, or 3 series, including the Trials of Apollo. And each one has like 5 to 7 books, I'd say. And that took up about a year or 2 years of my reading. And I'm so glad I read those, because it's really just brought me into my hobby of reading more. So I drew some fan art, Annabeth, Chase, Percy Jackson. I like how I made his sweater blue because he's a son of Poseidon. And the little necklaces, A for Annabeth, B for Percy. It's cool. Running down to the Riptide because that's like their song. Love that. In this one I was trying to draw a garden core aesthetic. I don't know if you guys can see that. I love garden core aesthetic. I love overalls. I love the daisies and cute fruit and the bees of this tote bag. I don't like how this came out, and I love this girly. She's cute. She's pretty. Anatomy slowly getting better, except for this anatomy don't look so good. But I was trying to draw a girl in a different pose, writing something on the table. Yeah. Got a little letter here. Got a coffee mug. Like she's supposed to have this humongous coffee mug. And then a taxi and an envelope sticker. Over here, I drew a girlie in a bow, and then I was like, I'm gonna draw her again. They don't look the same at all. And this was my prom dress, but it was black. I think I got too lazy to color it in alcohol markers, but I did the line art in school. For here, Friday, February 6th, 2026, we got a new OC, because I am horrible, and I draw a bunch of OCs, as you can see through all of these pages. I have random girls and guys, and I don't call them anything or draw them again. I think that's partially because of me not knowing how to draw the likeness thing. I think I did a pretty good job. These two look the same. I was not amazing at side profiles. Now they're one of my favorite things to draw. Love drawing side profiles. And also a full body, practicing drawing. And I really like how I did the legs. I think that looks pretty cool. And the feet. I need to get better at drawing shoes. Over here we got another me trying to draw an OC. And I have not drawn him ever again since this is a magician OC. I think that's cool. I think he looks mysterious. Little bunny popping out, like the colors. And over here, February 7th, I was drawing Forrest Frank again. He does not, the likeness does not look as good as the Forrest Frank I drew back here. This was when his Child of God 2 album released. And then a random dude. Over here, I drew all of this in a blue ballpoint pen, and this was me like making a YouTube short that said proof that you don't need expensive art materials to make good art. And I really like how this came out. I was trying to draw the same girl again and again and again, trying to make them look the same. I did. These two look the same, I'd say. I made her chin a bit bigger, then she would probably look the same. And these are some outfits that I like to wear. Maxi skirt, flannel, overalls. I love overalls so much. And this is the same OC as Stu. And someone in the comment section was like, please draw more of Micah. And I was like, let's do that. And I made him a Christian. I made him a little doggy. I made him a skateboard dude. I used him in one of my stories before, because I like writing stories occasionally, and he was in one of them. So yeah, maybe I should draw him more. Over here we got a fantasy girl, a dragon. Drew this during class, probably like math class or something. I was like, I am done with math. Random me scribbling because bad art block day and I just needed to draw something. Again, me scribbling, except this time I got a cute doggy and a full body pose. I'm trying to learn full bodies. Over here we got the lion and the lamb. Every knee, this is a song. Every knee will bow before the lion and the lamb. Every knee will bow before him. I'll put the song up somewhere here, because you guys should give that a listen to. I love how Jesus is described as the lion and the lamb. And I like how the colors came out, especially on the lion. I love how the colors all look together. Over here, I drew my sissy. She loves Elvis. I drew a little Elvis here. And one of her outfits that she likes wearing, the pink bleeded into the skin of it, which I was not happy for. I was also trying to learn how to draw hair highlights. You got a dude from Pinterest, or my imagination, I don't know which one. And a girl in a dress. Over here, I know that this is not what angels look like biblically accurate, but I just love the concept of angels like humans with wings. I know that that might not be real. We don't know that. Only God knows that. But yeah, got a little swan. I love how this looks out. I love drawing wings. I think they're so satisfying to draw. February 15th. Over here, okay, this is a biblically accurate angel. I wanted to draw one because that is so cool. Over here we got Psalm 91:11. For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all his ways. Army of God. And I love drawing these wings. A little sword here. This was in a ballpoint pen. I think that the biblically accurate angel, I think that looks so cool. It might be a little scary. Well, if we saw this in real life, we would like be so scared. That's why in the Bible it always says that people fainted when they saw angels. We don't know what all angels look like, but this one was described in the Bible. So yeah, that's cool. And this is cool. I love these two. I drew Jesus. I don't love how this came out. That's okay though. Over here we got a girl in a dress, cool belt. Got a dog, trying to draw perspective. And I don't love how the perspective came out. And I saw like a video that was like, if you learn how to draw the skull and like the under parts of the body, then it'll help you with the over parts of the body. So I tried drawing a skull. Yeah. Also, if you guys have any tips that you want to give me in art, please tell me. I would love to hear your tips. Yeah. Over here, you got me trying to draw shadow with alcohol markers. I don't like how that came out, but that's okay. And then over here we got a girl in overalls. Little weird, but that's okay. And me also trying to draw highlights, purple highlights. And a dog, yeah. Over here was me trying to draw MJ from Spider-Man. I don't know if it looks exactly like her. I feel like the only thing that looks like her is her orange hair. I don't think the facial structure looks anything like it, but that's okay. And then over here, I love how this facial anatomy looks. I wish I colored this in with alcohol markers. Maybe I'll do that still, because that looks like it would be so fun. With the purple line art. I love different colored line art. I think it's so satisfying with alcohol markers. And a girl trying to learn how to draw highlights, overalls, that I was too lazy to do the liner for. I don't love how that looks, but that's okay. Over here, I drew Spider-Verse. I think I had just rewatched the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse movie on the airplane. I watched it like 3 times. I just think it's really cool. Is there a new way? Gwen Stacy. For some reason I feel like it's not her name. We got Spider-Man, and we got Miles Morales. The bee sticker, because I used all my spider stickers, sadly. That was the closest I can get to spider. But I like how this looks. I like the little background things. I was trying to make it look like, you know, how they have the little spider senses, and it's like cool. I don't think I captured that amazing, but you know, I still like the patterns. I think they look good. got me scribbling. And I like her. I think her head, if it was like but I like her. I think it might have been me, actually. I think I was trying to draw me, so that looks like my hair length that it was back then. T-shirt, crops. Over here was me sketching. I think I sketched this at youth group, I think, or somewhere, with a purple ballpoint pen or purple erasable pen. Jesus side profile. The side profile looks pretty good compared to my other ones in the sketchbook. It's yummy. Strawberry, watermelon, cat. These are like some of my favorite things. Lemon, because I love lemonade. Toast, delicious. Boba. French toast and a cross. Beautiful flower, carrot, cucumbers. Yeah, I like this page. I think it looks cool. Over here, I love this little doodle. I think that she looks so cool. The curly hair, I love how that came out. And I love how this top came out. This was a purple ballpoint pen. I'm just remembering it was like my favorite pen, and I lost it, which is sad. And I love this skirt. I think she looks really cute. We got a dog, my dog, Nala, my German Shepherd. And my bunny, Mopsy. I have two bunnies, Mopsy and Thumper. And we didn't realize that Mopsy is, in fact, a guy. We didn't figure that out until we had already named him. So we just keep getting Mopsy anyways. They got me trying to draw Percy Jackson, even though that's not how exactly how I imagine him. That's okay. I got Poseidon, the Trident, Camp Half-Blood. We got a bunny, Mopsy. Over here we got a girl with alcohol markers, I think, and I think some acrylic. I don't know. I had just gotten my new white gel pen. Yeah, she looks really pretty over here, except for the anatomy, and I don't like how the eyes look. Over here we got this dude who kind of looks traumatized. He kind of looks really sad. And flannel's cool though. Ballpoint pen, because okay. Another thing is use pens if you wanna get better at art. Not saying that will immediately get you better at art, but it'll help you see your mistakes, because you can't undo it with a pen or anything. Over here, we got a girl with wings, and I don't love this. I drew this on a trampoline, so that kind of explains it. Ladybug. I love ladybugs. Over here, I was following this tutorial on alcohol markers. As you can see, that did not turn out good at all. I hate that. And then we got a girl, and she got little pink stuff. I was trying to copy the style of this one lady. I don't know her name, but I'll put it here. Yeah, and I like the colors though. Well, like not the pen style, but the coloring style, if that makes sense. Over here, I was using acrylic markers, and I love this spread. I think it is so darling. I love the beach, and I was drawing a cute little sea otter here, and starfish. Girly, who sort of looks like Ariel, sort of not, but I think she's pretty. I think she's cute. Again, with the baby doll top and the skirt. And yeah, I like how I added like splashes of color. I would like it if her hair was more red, but that's okay. And I had some clips here, starfish. And I think the background just pulls it all together. One of the few like full backgrounds I have. I want to start doing this more. Over here, just trying to draw my dog, like what she actually looks like, and I was like, that's cute, but I'm done. And then this dog, he looks a little weird, a little goofy. Got a girl with some glasses, cute little braids here. Over here, I was drawing a dove, Jesus, a lion. Thought I was using a reference from Mufasa, so that's a little goofy. Got Jesus with holding a little lamb, adorable, and a pear, because I think Jesus loved pears. If you ever heard of the fig tree story, You should go read that. Kind of silly. I know there's deeper meaning behind it, but I think Jesus would have loved pears. And Jesus. This was like, I think the first time where I came up with the design of him wearing a crown and 3 crosses because of the crucifixion. And I like that. I love that. It seems like an original idea. It's probably not, I don't know. And then you got Jesus holding a lamb again. Because I love to like view myself as Jesus's like little lamb who's stupid and silly, and he just picks me up and takes me to the correct place that I'm supposed to be. Me trying to draw a side profile. Don't love it. Girl, bangs, braids. As you can see, I had curtain bangs at this time. So I drew a bunch of girls with curtain bangs. Of course. And a ladybug, a lamb, the same lamb that I drew way back at the beginning of the sketchbook. I love drawing this little dude. Over here, I was doing different colored line art. I love this line art with this like ginger colored hair. I think that came out really nice. It's really warm colors, and the blue is like, I love the colors. Looks nice. I don't love the facial structure of this. That's okay. Dude with a hat on backwards. I remember I loved the sketch, but when I drew over with alcohol markers, the blue just does not sit nicely with the colors, the skin colors. I think it might have been partially because the dark hair. I don't know. I wouldn't use this as line art again. But I think the background is cute. It's like coffee stars. I love coffee also. And boba. I love boba. Eyeball. That's an eyeball. Kinda wonky, but it's okay. Another girl with a bandana. Love bandanas. Well, not bandanas, but they're like a headband, I would say, that I wear a lot. I wear bandanas sometimes, but I really like headbands that are like cloth material. Yeah. Also, I love crocheting. I have crocheted a bandana before. Let me get it. I love crocheting too. I love all kinds of arts stuff, but it's my crocheted bandana. Kind of looks like matcha ube. Love that. Back to the sketchbook tour. I love how this came out again. The red line art is really nice with the skin tones. I love how I added the little splashes of color. I got that from, I think her name is Greta Lusky. I said earlier in the video, but yeah. Lamb. Me again drawing Bible verse, trying to turn it into a picture. Matthew 19:14. Let the little children come to me. Cute, adorable. Jesus is reading the Bible to a little girl. I think that's so cute. And I got a girl that I used pink line art for. I love this sketch, but I don't think the pink line art is dark enough to capture it, if you know what I mean, with the alcohol markers. But yeah. Also, I love how the colors fit together with this. I don't know if I already said that, but yeah. And then over here, I was drawing Jesus with a little boy, with him on his shoulders. He's like acting like an airplane, you know, what little boys do. And I started drawing with acrylic markers, and I was like, okay, I don't like how this is turning out. Or maybe I was just bored. I don't know. I just did not finish that, and I kind of wish it was just a sketch now. Over here, me trying to learn shadows with acrylic markers. I love this spread. I think it just is so cool. I love this girl. I think she looks so cool. That dude, she's kind of creepy, but she's also beautiful. And acrylic tools. I use this for a YouTube short. I like the background. I love the colors. I love the color palette. And I used highlights for hair, just adorable, cute, beautiful. Over here, Pinterest girly. I loved the sketch, and then when I went over it with acrylic markers, I feel like I lost it. I don't like how the face looks now. And then I loved her, and I still do, but I don't like these freckles. I feel like they're too bold. Next time I would use colored pencils and use that for the freckles. I like the sweater though, that's cute. Okay, I love this. It's me trying to learn different poses, and I love how the jeans look. I used a ballpoint pen and then I colored over it with acrylic markers, and I love how I made this like picnic flannel background. I think she's cute. She's pretty. I love that. And here, me scribbling, me learning how to draw people sitting and make it actually look like they're sitting. Dude waving. Don't like her eyeballs, but I like her jacket. Wish I made her wearing jeans and those legs look wonky, but you know, it's cute. It's okay. Yeah, as you can see, I did not finish this sketchbook. A few pages, but I saw this on Pinterest, a picture of the cat eating the fish, and I was like, why don't I draw that? I love that. I love this. And then we got a doggo. I love that golden retriever. I think I drew my best friend's dog, Blue. Cute. Girly with a hoodie and jeans. Over here we got like business casual outfit. I like the outfit. Yeah. Over here we got me learning how to draw 3D shapes. And I have this top, so I was like, why don't I draw it? And me learning how to do side profiles. I don't like how this looks. Another lamb. Don't like how long this looks. And these a little wonky. That's okay. I like this girl though. She's cute. Don't like this girl. Me trying to figure out 3/4 perspective. I realized that I made their eyeballs look pretty huge. That's okay though. That's part of learning, right? Let's see. Oh, we got one there. Ballpoint pen, kind of wonky. This is me doodling in class, coming home, drawing over with acrylic markers. Another girl with wings. I think, again, wings were so fun to draw. Cat and cats. I really want a cat. We got blueberries, pizza, apple, lemon, boba. Some of my favorite foods, except I don't love apples. And yeah, I love boba. I love coffee. Coffee, delicious. I love coffee so much. Unfinished full body sketch. It's like gave up on you. Over here we got part of the face. I was like, I need to move on to my next sketchbook. Yep, another doggo. Cute, love it, chocolatey. Really chocolate dog. In these pockets, we have some more. Oh. My sister, whenever she eats a piece of gum, she folds me a little heart. So I put this in my sketchbook. Cute little gum wrapper heart. Adorable. We got this page. When I drew with a piece of round paper. Got Loki there. Doesn't look like him. That's okay. Him in PVA. Yep. Girl with a scarf on. Wintery clothing. Over here, I had lost my sketchbook and I was like, I need to draw right now. So I took a random envelope and I doodled on it, and I love how it came out. Girly full body. Yeah, she's really cute. I love how I did the hair. Shadows. Her neck's a bit huge, but whatever. It's cute. Purple line art. Love the little ducky. So adorable. I love that. We got a dragonfly. That is so cool. Dragonflies are so cool to me. So glad that God gave them to us in this world. Random swatches. Her wearing a butterfly shirt, jeans, headphones, listening to like Forrest Frank. This is like, I think this is like Lady from Lady and the Tramp was a dog, except the colors don't look anything like her. I don't know, man. I don't know what I was going for with this, but that's what it looks like to me. I was trying to do, I don't know. Cute though. Looks like a dog bunny cat. But yeah, in blue. Inside. Nope. Then we got this piece of graph paper from my lab. And math graph paper notebook. Side profile. One of my better side profiles of the book, of the sketchbook, except it's a bit like long. She got freckles, because I got freckles, and I like drawing freckles, and I have definitely gotten better at drawing freckles, like my Micah drawing. Where is that? Can you see the freckles? I don't know, can you? Yeah. Freckles are awesome. Coffee is awesome. Cats, chickens, dogs, awesome. Yeah. Got some stars, got some leaves. I started my sketchbook number 5 while, near the end of this. I was like, I am done with you. So, this was December 4th, 2025, Wednesday, March 18th, 2026. And this one, March 18th, 2025. So whenever I finish that. Thank you guys so much for watching the sketchbook tour. This is my first video, and I was very scared to make it, but I figured I need to push myself and make one, because this has been something I've been wanting to do for like 2 years now. Just make a long form video and use my voice. So I figured, because I love watching sketchbook videos, sketchbook tours, I love that. And I really want to make one. So yeah, here's my sketchbook number 4. Let me know if you guys, what other videos you guys would like me to do. Maybe some character design videos, maybe some draw with me videos. Whatever y'all want, text in the comments. Also, if you're new, this is a small channel. So welcome to my channel, Lines by Hazel. Thank you, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Jesus loves you. Bye.